Greetings and good morning, everybody. Richard Olivon here on this rainy day, taking my 690 in for my daily commute. And I got a bone to pick with some of you riders out there. Some of you guys, you only like to ride when it's sunny and clear and the wind isn't blowing. To me, I don't understand that, because here you are, you spend upwards of maybe anywhere from 7,000 to 17,000 on a brand new bike, and you're only going to ride it one day a week when it doesn't rain, or one day a week when conditions permit, or one day a week for 3 months of the year. Come on, you guys got to get out of here. I mean, I can understand if you guys live in snow states. I get it. Riding in the snow is not for everybody. I've done it. I've ridden the snow. It's fun. And if you live in a snowy state, you should definitely try it. Just get yourself some snow tires on your bike. And I would recommend a dual sport for that type of behavior. But there's no reason why you cannot ride in the rain. Riding in the rain, to me, is my favorite condition to ride in. Sunny days, whatever. Wind, I have an interesting, well, I wouldn't really call it a behavior. It's more interesting relationship with the wind. I don't like it, but I like to challenge myself when I ride. And if it's really windy, yeah, I like to push myself. Like if you guys watched my longest journey video, yeah, the first trip in the high wind area was like the abject failure. But 3 days later, I went back and I completed the journey, because that's the only way I was going to get better at riding in the rain, was to actually face my fear and go through with it. So I think that's what a lot of people out there got to do when it comes with riding in the rain. Just face your fear and do it. Get yourself some. This is my tips for riding. I'll give you some tips for riding with the rain. Tip number 1: get yourself some rain gear. Because if you're commuting, or even if you're just going somewhere, you don't want to be walking around with soggy drawers. So get yourself some good rain gear, and just know the first place the rain gear is going to fail is going to be in the crotch area. So when your pants start to fail, it's going to look like you wet yourself. That's just how rain gear is, guys. Next tip I would have to say is get yourself some fog-free spray for your helmet. Because when it's colder, like the temperature is a little colder and your breath is warm, it's gonna fog up the inside of your helmet. No matter, maybe if you have one of those fog-free shields inside, it might help. But usually they don't really work too well. So get the spray it on, and polish it up. Those are my first few tips for riding in the rain. Whoosh. Slippery. That's one thing you gotta be careful of, though, when you ride. Your boots are gonna be slippery and it might slip off your pegs. But don't get alarmed, just know what's happening and control yourself. Stay calm. So yeah, all the tips around the rain, just keep, the same way as you drive a car in the rain. You don't go 100 miles an hour. You don't accelerate too quickly when you're driving a car. But one main tip I would say is, if you have a bike with modes, definitely switch down to the lower mode. You'll get more traffic control that way. And your acceleration will be a little smoother, as you kick off. It won't give you like full power. So you won't have to worry about slipping out or anything. Well, with most modern bikes, you really don't have to worry about that. If your bike doesn't have, hopefully you guys could have heard me because the visor was open, but if your bike doesn't have traction control, I would say just take it easy as you accelerate. Don't open up the throttle like you're gonna lay the smackdown on somebody. Just take it easy. Slow roll on the throttle if it's wet conditions. Also, you gotta keep good braking distance. I mean, even if you have ABS, don't depend on the ABS. Keep your braking distance between cars. Because a lot of cars, they may brake suddenly and then you're gonna be right behind them. Because most of the time, if you're on a motorcycle, you are traveling a little faster than the cars. especially here in California where you can lane split. I'm traveling a lot faster than the cars over here. They may be doing, I would say about 30, 35, but I'm going like 60 right now. So if someone wants to brake and I wasn't at proper distance, that's a nice hood ornament they're going to get with me flying over their car. So keep your braking distance. Another thing you gotta get a good glove. Get a good glove with a good wipe on it. Because like right now it's not raining, it's just like a light mist. The rain kind of lit up as I was leaving this morning. But you're gonna have to wipe your visor as it gets, covered with water. You're gonna have to do it. So make sure you get one with a good wipe on it. I don't have any recommendations for brands because I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't want to be sponsored by anybody. It's not what I'm about. But the current gloves I have, they have a pretty decent visor. The best visor wipe I had was on it was on an Icon glove actually. I had a few years back, but the quality of the glove was kind of, it was Icon quality. But the visor wipe was on the index finger, and it made for wiping much more easier than how most have it nowadays on the thumbs. But thumbs or index finger, doesn't matter. You kind of get used to it. Another tip you might want to do in the rain is maybe you're riding in some kind of heavy traffic, the visor's getting smashed up. You don't want to take your hands off the bar. One thing I do is I kind of turn my head slightly, like one direction, and let the water blow off into that direction, and then slide in the other direction and let the water blow off into the other direction. That's what I kind of do if I'm riding and I don't, it's kind of like heavy rain and I can't keep wiping it like every 2 seconds. That's what I do. That's pretty much the main tips I would give about riding in the rain. And enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun. It challenges you. It teaches you how to be a better rider, how to control your bike better in different situations, circumstances than, just a sunny, happy day. So, get out there. It's raining. Don't stay inside. Get on your bike. Take it out for a spin. See how you like it. But one common misconception I would have to say is there are some myths about riding in the rain. Like, one myth would be, it's dangerous. Don't do it. I mean, number one, you're on a motorcycle. It's kind of obvious that the danger factor doesn't scare you if you're riding a motorcycle. So you'll be just fine riding in the rain. You just have to keep your head and not, don't turn every road into Monzo if it's raining. Number two would be, cars pay more attention in the rain, therefore it's safer. No, cars don't pay attention. They never pay attention because they're on Snapchat, or they're on Instagram, or they're doing some bullshit with their phone. I don't know. Maybe they got a hot date, and they're using Tinder or Grindr. I don't know. But no, cars don't see you ever. Get that out of your head. Even if you had a laser light show going on your jacket, cars will not see you. Because people are in their own little bubble, the sustained bubble as they drive, and they're not paying attention to what's around them. So, get that out of your head. Cars never see you. It doesn't matter the bike, doesn't matter the jacket, doesn't matter the exhaust. This is a bit off topic. There's some people say, loud types save lives. My bike is loud because I want the cars to hear me as I come through. Bullshit. Cars don't hear you. Most cars these days are filled with so much sound dampening, they can't hear a thing beyond the radio inside. So, if you think your exhaust is going to save you like I did on my 650R, I had a loud exhaust on that bike. Nope. That guy came right over and hit me right off my bike. Didn't give a rat's ass about no loud sound or anything. So this kind of goes hand in hand with the rain discussion. Like, people are not paying attention; they're doing their own thing. So you gotta pay attention for them and yourself. But yeah, that's really it. I'm about to hit the bridge now. So that's really all I want to say about the rain, riding in the rain. If it's rainy and windy, just leave space if you can lane split, at least a little bit of space between cars and yourself. Make sure you got enough space just in case a wind gust does happen. You don't want to end up on the side of a car. And that's pretty much it. Get out there, ride in the rain, guys. Motorcycles need to be ridden. They don't need to be sitting in garages. You got one, get out, ride it, enjoy it. You don't know how long you're gonna be able to do such things. So you might as well get out and enjoy it every chance you can get. And that's really it. That's my tips for riding in the rain, and why I think some of you guys gotta get your bikes out the garage more often. Oh, but one tip about riding in the rain: you will have to dry your chain off. If you don't have a gold chain, you're gonna have to dry it off, okay? Because it's gonna rust. The rain will rust it. There's no way around that. Water rusts metal. Simple as that. So you're gonna have to clean your chain or dry it off when you get home. I would say when you get home. If you're gonna work or go into the office, you don't really gotta worry about it then. But like when you get home in the evenings, you're gonna have to at least put some more cleaner up. Not cleaner, but gonna put some more lube on it, I would say. And then like wait till like, look at this guy here. This guy right here is on his phone. You see people on their phone. But yeah, you will have to clean your chain when you ride. If you ride in the rain more often, you have to clean it and put lube on it more frequently, just to keep it, from rusting. That's usually why I have a gold chain on my bikes. But the 690 here doesn't have a gold chain yet because I haven't had to change the chain. Excuse me. I haven't had to swap out the chain, so there's no need for it at the moment. But as soon as I cancel the chain, it'll definitely be a gold one. And that's really it. Those are all the things I have to say about riding in the rain. Get out there and enjoy your motorcycle, guys. Don't just let it sit in the garage and get dust on rainy days. Because you can definitely ride in the rain, and you can ride in the rain safely and effectively. Time for me to get out of this lane and get to where I'm going. That's all I gotta say right now, guys. This is Richard Vaughn. Keep it positive, and peace.